what you don't want to listen. To everyone, Coach Fausto back again on the videos, and today is going to be slightly different. And welcome back again to my channel. What is the topic today? The lean muscle growth diet nutrition plan. That chimera, that unicorn, that perfect lover. Let's define what a lean bulking diet is. A lean bulking diet is a nutritional plan with emphasis on gaining muscle with minimizing the fat gains. It will be focused on high protein intake, moderate carbs, and low fat. Here's what you don't want to listen. Training is more important than dieting if you want to change the body composition and or performance. That goes above everything. And here I explain you why. Let's make an experiment. Imagine we have two identical twins, twin A and twin B. To twin A, we give him the perfect diet. We gather all together the best dietitians and doctors in the world, and they come with this diet, 2,587 kilocalories, exactly, divided on 3 meals a day, and the most efficient training program of 35 minutes, 3 times per week. To twin B, we give him exactly 2,587 calories of whatever he feels like to eat. The trick and difference here will be that twin B will train 6 times a week, high volume training, very intensively, 20 to 30 reps, giant dropping sets of 50 reps, and like we said before, 6 times a week. Who do you think is going to have the results after 10 weeks? Yes, you're right. Twin B. The reason? Training is the stimulus that eventually evolves in a body response, and that body response will be body composition and performance changing. But of course, all that changing could be done in a more effective way if the diet is correct. So let's break it down and find the correct diet. You have to go to the doctor or the dietitian in order to get the basal metabolism rate done. So that would be the accurate one. You can find the internet and many devices to do it. I will strongly suggest you go for the right one, which is the one that they will do in a hospital or clinic. We have that metabolism rate, they're going to give you a number. That number is what you need in order to stay as we are. But I want to change. So if you want to change up, here we start with a bit of manipulation. So I want to talk about food partitioning, surplus and deficit. If you want to put on weight, you have to be on surplus. But how much surplus? On which kind? Okay, let's quantify this. 200 calories made out of simple carbs. Simple carbs, for example, white rice, which is quite good because it's easy to digest. Imagine the white rice will have a high glycemic impact. That means that the guys, they will come and do their job very efficiently and fast, and then it will leave you alone very fast also, that drop on the sugar level that we have due to simple carbs. And we like that to happen. We don't need them to sit around a long time. We like them to do their job and to leave us. So 200 calories made out of carbohydrates, simple carbohydrates, from week 1 to 3. So you add to the existing metabolism rate the 200 calories made of carbs. 3 weeks after, you do the same. And you do the same again, 3 times. That means in a total of 9 weeks, you will be consuming an extra of 600 calories. The full program will take 10 weeks. You can extend to 12 if you like, but don't go over 600 calories. First, check that this works right as it should. And of course, you check your training. Training has to be there. You are in a surplus. If you train, that surplus will be muscle gain. If you don't train, that surplus will be fat gain. So, if you want to gain fat, don't train. If you want to gain muscle, train hard. And the other case, we want to lose weight. So again, we have the metabolism rate set on whatever was the calorie the doctor gave us. So we're going to take that metabolism rate, and we don't need to manipulate calories, just not yet. We're going to go around it. We're going to do what we said about the diet, the high protein thingy. So I'm going to start with 50, 35, 15. 50 percent of protein, 35% of carbs, and 15% of fats. So that's easy. From week 1 to week 4. From week 4 to week 8, you will manipulate those macros, the food partitioning, as it sets. 55% of proteins, 35% of carbs, we keep the carbs, we need the carbs, and 10% of fat, we need some healthy fats. From week 8 to 10, and here comes the bit of a difficult part, you're gonna take out of the equation 200 calories out of carbs. Yes. But it's going to be only for 2 weeks. And you're going to add some extra activity. Like, for example, you're going to wake up, you're going to get off bed at whatever time you get off bed. If you work at night, it might be late in the day. If you work in the morning, it might be early in the morning. The thing is that you get off bed and you do a 40 minutes cardio. That will burn the remainder of glucose that you might have in your body, forcing your body to break some fatty acids in order to get you the goal. After that, you might have your breakfast within the parameters of the restriction of 200 calories with the metabolism rate that you have, and the 55, 35, 10% partition that we did already. And you see, with not too manipulation, just moving the partitioning around, using elements that they releases less insulin, or adding some simple carbs that they will release even more insulin, we can manage the weight up or down, muscle gain or fat loss. And what is insulin? Insulin is a peptide. It's a hormone. It's the most anabolic and powerful hormone that we can possibly find. And we don't need to use it exogenous. We can really manipulate the thing just for the things that we eat, and it just works as it should. What is glucose and what is glycogen? Okay, glucose is what you get inside of you. For example, the sugars and so, and then eventually it becomes glycogen, and it will be the main source of energy. And what is that glycogen, famous glycogen, for? Okay, the glycogen eventually will be split in little molecules of glucose. And what happens with that little molecules of glucose? For a very fortunate process or change of actions that the body takes, those particles of glucose will help us to build something which is an adenosine triphosphate. What can that be? Ah, yes, ATP, the main source of energy for muscle flexion. So there you go. If you want muscle flexion and to make them grow, you need that insulin. And for getting that insulin, you need those carbs. And to be efficient, you need the fast carbs with an easy digestion. So they come, they do their job, and then they leave. The same for growing as for losing some weight. All of this data presented, I'm not a scientist, so I'm a profano, but nevertheless, all of this data presented is scientifically backed. I will put in the description the link so you can follow and check. We will find scientific data proposing exactly the opposite. And the truth is that we all have valid points here, depending on what you're looking for and how much you want it. I do believe, I do know what I propose will work for this, for the body composition changing and or the performance, and for not losing too much muscle when you are trying to lose just the fat and stay fit and performant. And mind one thing, never mind if you're a seasoned athlete or you're just getting started, I do believe in you. Now, get out there and get the job done. Cheers, Coach Fausto.